Hello guys, this video will be English. تحياتي للفيديو التالي بالإنجليزي. هي الفيديو باللغة العربية. الرابط موجود أسفل هذا الفيديو في الوصف وضروري تحضروه. In this tutorial guys, I'm gonna talk in two parts. The first part is how authentication happen between your device and server device or server website. The second part, I'll show you how to hack any account without username or password, and we will do it on instagram.com. So before we go, don't forget to like this video, comment below any question you want, and if you like my content, subscribe my channel, and you can activate the bell button to get notifications soon as I upload a new tutorial. So let's go guys.
A Palestinian developer named Shreateh.
Shreateh is information technology specialist.
خليل شريطة سيكون معنا عبر سكايب.
Security researcher Shreateh.
Systems information pro from Palestine. Maria, I spoke to hacker Shreateh, Palestinian programmer
Shreateh.
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 This is what Khalil did. Khalil is a Palestinian hacker from the West Bank.
من فلسطين الفائز خليل شريطة.
So guys, before we go ahead, just I want to tell you that there's a playlist in my channel. You can click my name down below here and go to playlist, and there's a playlist named security or information security, a playlist in my website that contains many of information security videos. You can watch them if you like more videos same as this one. So guys, as you know, if you go ahead to our website, and this tutorial I'm gonna show you on Instagram. So let's open a new incognito tab and type instagram.com. Once we type instagram.com, as you see here, Instagram asked me to enter my credentials, username and password. But if I'm already signed in and I hit refresh here, so as I type it in instagram.com in the address bar, as you see, I already logged in. So how Instagram knows that I am logged in? On the right browser and on the left browser, it asks me for the username and password. In the left, I'm not logged in. How Instagram knows that? And on the right, how does Instagram know that I am already logged in? This is something called authentication. So once you go to any website or any application using your computer browser or using your mobile device, mobile application, that Instagram application for example, once you logged in, there's something called cookies. The cookies is a value returned by Instagram server to your browser or to your mobile application that your browser will save it, and then on any future request your browser will include this value to instagram.com. That's how Instagram validates whether it's you who are using this PC or whether it's me who is using this PC. And when you comment, like, share, check your messages, it will know that it's you who is doing this, not me. How Instagram do that? It's by the cookie that's stored in your browser or your mobile application. So here on the right, there's already stored cookies in my browser. So once I hit reload the page, the cookies will be sent with the request to instagram.com. Instagram will check the cookies and then will know that it's you who is logged in and will validate this. But on the left here, the cookies is invalid or there is no cookies. So once you send the request to Instagram, the Instagram said there is no user with this value, then Instagram will return back the login page. So let me show you how this scenario happened. So let's go to inspect element, open the dev tools, and then we'll choose network. And as you see here, all the requests between my browser and Instagram server. This also can be applied to your mobile applications, not only Instagram, any application you are using. So for the username, let's type just test@test.tt, and for the password, test, and let's hit login. As you see here, Instagram returned back that my credentials, username and password are incorrect. Let's choose the request here, which is Ajax down here, and let me explain you a little bit about this. I won't go deep explaining to you this request, but in general here you will see this is the endpoint that when I hit login button, where is my data being sent? It's being sent to instagram.com/account/login/ajax. This called the endpoint. I won't take on all the details down here because I just want to show you how we can, or how hackers can hack into any account, Instagram, Facebook, or any other website without your username and password. So go down here. We have form data, which are the data that we typed. The username is test@test.tt, and for the password is encrypted here. It's being encrypted by some JavaScript functions that encrypt the password and then send it to Instagram servers, and Instagram servers will decrypt it, will decode it, or decode it, yeah, for sure, will decode it, and then check if it's validated in the Instagram servers or not. Your username and password should equal to the one that is stored on the Instagram servers. If they are correct values, then Instagram will return back in the response header. As you see here, response header, Instagram will return back a value named set cookie. As you see here, a value named content length, it's 49. Instagram will return a value named set cookie with the cookies that my browser will take them and save them into the browser cookies, and on future requests, Instagram or my browser will include these cookies for the future request. For the request cookies here, as you see, there's a value named cookie, which is the cookies that's stored on my browser. As you see here, these cookies doesn't include, or this cookie don't include a value that helps Instagram to recognize who is the one logged in, or the value are invalid here. So if I went here to the one that I already logged in, and if you inspect, and then we go to application and we choose cookie, and here we have instagram.com and all these values. Don't worry guys about this value, because this account I created just for this YouTube tutorial. So this account is doesn't matter if anyone looked to this account. There is no sensitive data, and anyone can create an Instagram account just by a few clicks. So it doesn't matter if you can take on this Instagram. No security reasons for me to show you all these values, but for you, don't allow anyone to take these values from your browser or from your mobile device by any way. I will explain further security about this at the end of the video. I already check all these values, or cookies values, so let me tell you the result that I found. ds_user ID, this is the cookie name, contains the account ID. As you know guys, when you create an Instagram account, you will have an email or a username, you will have a password, you will have your name. All these things you can change it to whatever you want, but the things that you can't change is your ID. Your ID is like your password ID. It's an ID that no one on this world has it except you only. Same for Instagram or any other platform. You have an ID that there's no user in this platform has it. The one that is most security valuable here is session ID. Session ID is session identity. As you see, it contains, or it is combined of Instagram ID, double column, which is unicoded, and then random value, then double column and random value. Double column is encoded as %3a, which is double column. If you see here down, show URL with the decoded URL. As you see here, this is the value that is top secret. No one should know it. Even you should not know this value, and no one else should know this value. So when I send a request to Instagram, when I refresh my page, when I do likes, comments, check my messages, my browser will include these values in the HTTP response that I show you here, guys, in the cookie value. Then Instagram will check these cookies and validate the user, validate whether it's a correct login session or invalid or valid or invalid login sessions. And this session will let Instagram to recognize whether it's you who is using Instagram or me, because this value here is unique. It's not duplicated between any other user. Okay, guys, so this is how Instagram recognize if it's you are using the website, or it's me, or whatever. So what happened here, guys, if I took this value, copy this value, and I came to this browser, which is, I am not logged in here, so let's refresh this again, and you will make sure that I'm not logged in. As you see here, I'm not logged in. So what happens if I insert this value manually? So let me go here and create a new value, which is session ID, and I will paste its value. Then let's reload the page. Just reload the page and let's see what happened here. Boom, we are logged in. We just hacked an Instagram account without any username and password. What happened here, guys, is that my browser included this value in the HTTP response. Instagram validated this value and see, yeah, there's a value stored on my server, which is for the user Jessica H. Moore. This user has this value validated in my server. So let's go ahead and bring his data, bring his name, bring his messages, bring his posts, give him anything he wants, because he has a valid session ID. So guys, this is how hackers may hack you without knowing your Instagram username or password, without knowing your Facebook username or password, without knowing your Twitter username or password, or any other platform. This is how they hacked you. So make sure, guys, don't allow anyone to use your PC, because anyone can view these cookies and then copy them to any other place. By the way, if he copied them, he can easily just paste them in any other browser and refresh the page to log into your account. So for a hint, guys, if you go to Facebook and if you inspect, just right click and choose inspect to view the developer tools, then choose console. Once you choose console, you will see here that Facebook gives you a warning message, which is clear: stop. This browser feature intent for developers. If someone told you to copy paste something here to enable a Facebook feature or hack someone's account, it's a scam and will give them access to your account. This Facebook inserted this warning message because years ago there was actually there were many codes that ask users, if you want to hack someone's account, just copy this code and go to your browser console and paste it, hit enter. Or if you want to know who visited your profile, copy this code, paste it, you will know who visited your profile. Or if you want to get 100 or 1000 followers, copy this code and paste it in your console. All these things are scam. What happens when you paste a code here? You will give the developer or the hacker who coded this code to take some controls, depends on the code, some controls on your account, such as following accounts, subscribe or like some pages, send your friends a scam messages, and this is danger for your account. He will take a control of your account. This called that self-hack or self-XSS, because as you see here, there's a link for self-XSS. You can click it and read more about this thing that I'm explaining to you right now. Self-XSS is that you copy up a code and paste it in a console, so someone else will take a control based on this code, because it's a code that coded by some hackers or some developers. Anyway, guys, this is just my video to you. I want to explain to you that these all values are important for you. If you look at the right here, you will see that HTTP only flag validated. HTTP only means that it says to the browser, to your browser, that this value you should not let any code, any script, any program to use this value, except you should use it on the request tabs. And as you see here, Instagram.com session. Okay, this is Facebook actually. Go to Instagram, the session ID. As you see here, HTTP only is validated, and there's a check beside it. This means that if any code tries to know or try to get this value, you browser should not give this value. Your browser should not give value to any code except only on the request. If there is a request, you want to send it to me, or send it to Instagram server. You should include it on request header in the cookies. So let me let's alert the document.cookie, and as you see here, there is no session ID. There is no session ID value because the session ID value flagged as HTTP only, where there is no code or no any program should use it. Why this HTTP only flag happened here? Years ago, or maybe 15 years, or I don't exactly know why, but for modern browsers, they included the HTTP only for further security or more security, because as you know, guys, there is some exploits in on any platform that may exist on any platform, which is XSS, cross-site scripting. Cross-site scripting allows to run JavaScript codes in a web page or in the platform just by typing it on the URL if there's exploit in that website. So Instagram is protected against this, Facebook is protected against this, but if any hacker found a zero-day exploit in this platform, and imagine that there is no HTTP only for this flag, he could send the link to many users or even you, and then he can get this session ID just by clicking that link. When you click that link, he can get all this value. But when they said that HTTP only, the browser will not let any application or any code to get this value unless only on the network tab on HTTP request. These all are HTTP requests, the request between my browser and Instagram servers. This is the best tutorial I can explain to you guys how to hack any account without username and password, or how hackers hack any account without username and password. And for you, you need to know that you should not share or allow anyone to use your account, use your PC, because he can manually get these values. And by the way, you should not share these values with any other user. Don't fall in a scam, guys. Don't forget to like this video, comment below any question you want. I will be glad to answer it. Subscribe my channel for more, and you can visit my channel. There's a playlist named Information Security. You can check more videos about security and hacking. See you in a future tutorial. Bye.
A Palestinian developer named Shreateh.
Khalil Shreateh, Information Technology Specialist.
خليل شريطة سيكون معنا عبر سكايب.
Security researcher Khalil Shreateh.
Systems information pro from Palestine. Maria, I spoke to hacker Shreateh earlier. Palestinian programmer Shreateh.
Khalil Shreateh.
Khalil Shreateh.
This is what Khalil did. Khalil is a Palestinian hacker from the West Bank.
من فلسطين الفائز خليل شريطة.